1977 was when the Seattle Mariners were made a franchise in Major League Baseball. Fast forward all the way to 2019, and while the Mariners have still not won a World Series or even appeared in a World Series. The Washington Nationals were the other team, but this year they finally broke through, won the World Series, and now the Seattle Mariners are standing alone in first place of not appearing in the World Series or winning it all. So today, we're going to be recreating some players that were actually traded from the Seattle Mariners or just given up on or just whatever, thrown away, given to other teams, you name it. Have made it to the postseason 4 times in their franchise history. It was in a 7-year span. They made it 4 times. 3 times they all went all the way to ALCS to lose to the Yankees twice and the Indians once. Indians in 95, Yankees in 2000 and 2001. 2001, they even won 116 games. They're destined to make it to the World Series and win it, and they just got blown out by the Yankees, lost the first 2 games at home, and just could not recover the series. So, even the 1997 team with Griffey, Johnson, Edgar, Buhner, they got taken out by the Baltimore Orioles in the first round. They won the division that year dominantly, creating some players and some trades, as you can already see on the screen. There's some names on there you all should know about. We're going to go through each one of them and explain what happened to them. And we're going to play a ranked seasons game with them and see if we can recreate, I don't know, a win here. A championship? I don't know. I'm not a World Series. What am I saying? Oh, thinking about the depressed Seattle Mariners fan that I am. Wah. These are the players that we are going to roll with on the team. Obviously, we don't have rights to some of the worst trades of all time. I'm talking about Jason Varitek, Derek Lowe, or Sherlock Hill. Oh, what the fuck is his name? Heathcliff Shocum. David Ortiz. Trading away Adam Jones. Trade away Omar Vizquel. Trading away Ketel Marte. Brad Miller not re-signed. Shohei Ohtani not signing him. The Angels beat him out. Giving up on Nelson Cruz when he wanted to come back in Seattle. Sin-Shu Chu, Justin Smoke, Ben Gamble, you name it, they're on the team. We're going to start in center field. Probably one of the worst trades, if not the worst trade, of the Seattle Mariners of all time. Trading away their prized future center fielder. Gold Glove defense. Pretty good pop in his bat. He's predicted to get 20 to 30 home runs, 100 RBIs in the Mariner lineup. And the Mariners were really worried about getting a pitcher. Name of Eric Bedard. So, the Mariners came up with a deal with the Baltimore Orioles to trade for Eric Bedard. That's all they got. Only Eric Bedard. Gave away Adam Jones, George Sherrill, and some other minor leaguers be on the squad. Next up, we got Ken Griffey Jr. Now, Griffey, he wanted to go to Cincinnati. There was no remorse. He wasn't in it for the money. He wasn't in for anything else. He wanted to go to Cincinnati. It's where his family was, where his father played, and so he went there. Sad for Seattle. He actually came back in the late 2000s and played his final 2 seasons with the Mariners and ended it there before he became, obviously, Hall of Famer. Next up, Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro had the prime of his career in Seattle, even having a major league record in 262 hits in 1 season, hit 372. No one's even come close to that. So Ichiro's gonna be on right field. The Mariners did trade Ichiro to the Yankees, and Ichiro ended up playing for the Marlins, and then he came back to Seattle and actually retired this year in 2019. Next up, Ketel Marte. Now you can say this trade was even at the time when it happened. The Mariners trade Ketel Marte and Taijuan Walker for Gene Segura and Mitch Haniger. And while Mitch Haniger had a pretty good season when he was traded over from Seattle, and then last year, his second season in Seattle, he had a freak injury. Omar Vizquel. That's right. Your Seattle Mariners had Omar Vizquel and traded him to the Cleveland Indians. Hell, the Mariners like to trade a lot of players to the Cleveland Indians. They'd also traded away Sin-Shu Chu, who's on the team I'll show you in a little second, and Asdrubal Cabrera. Come Indians, having some good-ass talent out there. You're welcome. Next up, Brad Miller. Now, Brad Miller, he's okay. He's not like a stud that just shined once he was traded. He had a little bit of time in Tampa Bay. He hit 30-some-odd home runs. And, you know, he had a good time in Philly as well. Good power bat. Just not consistent at all. We're going to have him at first base. Now, I couldn't have anyone at catcher I could find that we trade away. Honestly, I could have put Omar Narvaez, but I don't know how he is going to do being traded to the Milwaukee Brewers. So you know what? Me being a depressed Seattle Mariners fan, I put myself right there at catcher. Yes, that's my actual face scan. Weird flex. Okay. Anyways, next up on the bench, Shohei Ohtani. The Seattle Mariners went out of their way to try and get Shohei Ohtani. They literally were trading away players for international money to get the maximum of $3 million they needed. And it came down to the Angels and the Mariners. And the Mariners could not do it convincing enough. And he went to Los Angeles Angels, probably to play with Mike Trout. Obviously, who wouldn't want to play with Mike Trout? So I find that as a loss for the Mariners because they invested a lot of time and effort to get Shohei Ohtani to Seattle. Nelson Cruz had a phenomenal time in Seattle when he was here. He wanted to come back. He was very vocal about it. But guess what? Mariners did not want to re-sign him. He went over to Minnesota, and the Twins ended up hitting the most home runs in Major League Baseball history as a team. He killed it over there. Best DH in baseball still. And the Mariners said, nah, we don't watch anymore. You can just walk away. Mariners, man, I tell you what. Up on our list is Shin-Soo Choo. Shin-Soo Choo was traded away in 2006 by the Seattle Mariners for Ben Brassard. You see Ben Brassard in the league? I don't think so. Shin-Soo Choo still around. Oh, in 2010, he was 14th in the MVP voting. 2013, he was 12th. His best season, he hit 285, 112 walks with an on-base percentage of 423. Insane. He had 21 home runs that year. Crazy. He had 7 seasons with over 20 home runs. He's at 213 career home runs, and he had his best home run total in 2019 with the Texas Rangers at age 36. Now, obviously, his fielding's a little suspect, getting old out there. He's kind of a platoony bat. Still played 151 games last year. He's been very consistent. Mariners missed out on him. Justin Smoke. I'm indifferent about this. Justin Smoke came over a trade from Cliff Lee to the Texas Rangers when the Mariners acquired Cliff Lee from the Philadelphia Phillies in a miraculous trade. I was still shocked when I saw Cliff Lee as Seattle Mariners. I was like, excuse me. And Cliff Lee went off in Seattle. He pitched tremendously. Him and Felix back there, oh my gosh. Cliff Lee loved pitching at Safeco Field at the time. It was a pitcher's ballpark. He thrived in that ballpark. He had this 2-some ERA. Now, Justin Smoke came over from the Rangers in that trade. He was a highly talented prospect first baseman, switch hitting as well. And, well, he just faltered. High hopes he could hit 270, 280, 30-plus home runs. And, well, he just fell apart. The Mariners ended up giving up on him, did not renew his free agent contract, and he became a Toronto Blue Jay the following year and became an all-star first baseman for them. So, am I bitter about it? A little bit. I wish Smoke would have performed a little bit better in Seattle, but good luck to you in Toronto, my dude. Next up, lastly in the hitting, there's probably a few more players I could have chosen, but I got to go with my boy Ben Gamel. The Mariners trade away Ben Gamel to the Milwaukee Brewers. Sad about that, and, well, Ben Gamel was in the postseason last year, and the Seattle Mariners were not. So, miss you, Ben Gamel. Hope you're doing well. Got rid of Paxton during the offseason to the New York Yankees. Cliff Lee, like I said, he came over from the Philadelphia Phillies, and he ended up going to the Texas Rangers to push for them in the World Series. Wade Miley was a Mariner, and he did absolutely terrible. And the following year, he pitched for Houston, and guess what? He did very well. So well, he earned himself a nice little contract he signed a few months ago. J.A. Happ played a season for the Mariners. He was okay. Got traded to Pittsburgh. Had a 1.4 ERA, 7-2. He was phenomenal. Now he's a Yankee. Got a good contract. He's looking good. Mariners, what happened here? Touch a Mariner jersey and something happens, man. Next up, Michael Pineda. Now, I'm using Pineda because it's kind of hard to find starting pitchers. Able to trade Pineda away to the Yankees for Jesus Montero. Montero had an okay rookie season, hitting about 260 at catcher, but his defense was below normal, and he ended up having a lot of issues in the clubhouse that ended up getting him dismissed from the Seattle Mariners and dismissed from baseball, basically. He never came back after that. So I guess it's Michael Pineda still in the league. He's pitching for the Minnesota Twins. Got a nice little contract, but, you know, Jesus Montero, who knows where he's at. Now to go to the bullpen. Bullpen, interesting as well. Edwin Diaz, he just got traded away, and he had a terrible season. He lost his closing job to Seth Lugo out there. I have faith in Edwin Diaz. He's going to have a bounce back year this year, so we're going to put him in there. It was a good trade for the Mariners. They got Jared Kelenic. They got Justin Dunn. They got Garrison Bautista. They got rid of aging Cano. You know, it wasn't a bad trade in the long run. They got some good talent. It's basically dumping salaries. They're switching salaries because they got Jay Bruce and they got Anthony Swizark. I probably pronounced the name wrong. Whatever. So they're just trading salaries. Mariners still paying for Cano a little bit, but they just want to dump it. Basically, it was giving up Edwin Diaz, which was the top reliever in Major League Baseball in 2018, for Jared Kelenic, Justin Dunn, and Garrison Bautista, which is absolutely insane. And think about this: the Mariners were even asking for Jeff McNeil, and the Mets were thinking about it. They're like, maybe. So you're welcome. You guys get to keep Jeff McNeil, but thank you for Jared Kelenic, Justin Dunn, and Garrison Bautista. We appreciate that. Brandon Morrow. He was a first-round draft choice for the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners took Brandon Morrow over Tim Lincecum. They took Brandon Morrow over a lot of future All-Star and potential MVPs and Hall of Famers. Now, he was drafted 5th overall. Okay, so think about that. Who else could the Mariners have drafted for their team? 2006 was the year Evan Longoria got drafted. Andrew Miller got drafted. Mariners could have drafted Andrew Miller. And the Mariners could have also drafted Clayton Kershaw, who went 7th overall to Los Angeles Dodgers. Go to the 10th overall pick. Tim Lincecum was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. The 11th pick, the Arizona Diamondbacks drafted Max Scherzer. The Mariners took Brandon Morrow. Kershaw, Lincecum, and Scherzer. Scherzer, phenomenal still. Lincecum, not in the league anymore, but he won 2 Cy Youngs. And Kershaw had an insane 10-year stretch that no pitcher's really ever seen. And the Mariners took Brandon Morrow, who's a Dodger now. Up Carson Smith. Carson Smith, actually, a lot of potential for as a reliever. Good sinker. He got traded to the Boston Red Sox. He's never really recovered from injuries, but I consider that a loss because he was a really good arm in the bullpen. Ross Colomé, the Mariners traded for him back in 2018, when they were making their push, and well, he did well, and they got rid of him. He's good pitchers, and you just get rid of him. Speaking of pitchers, Drew Smyly. Do you remember the Drew Smyly contract? Because I sure as hell do. The Mariners signed Drew Smyly to a 1-year deal. He tried to pitch in the World Baseball Classic and, well, hurt himself. In the process of hurting himself, he never pitched with the Seattle Mariners at all. I don't even want to talk about that one. That was just waste. Might as well throw the money in the dumpster. Next up, Emilio Pagan. He was traded away to the Tampa Bay Rays and had a phenomenal year. He's probably going to be the next all-star closer for the Rays next year. I'm moving on. Salty about that trade. Oliver Perez. He's been up and down, but he's been more on the up recently, especially for the Cleveland Indians out there. Pretty good ERAs out of the bullpen, posting a 2.12 and a 3.74. That's not bad for the Mariners, and yet here we are. He's not a Mariner. He's on the Cleveland Indians. So, here's our squad. Think about these. All these players at one time were a Seattle Mariner, and now they're thriving in other cities or have thriven in other cities. Obviously, some of the worst Mariner trades. We don't have player rights like Jason Varitek, Derek Lowe, David Ortiz, on Figgins to a deal. I mean, Scott Spezio, Jared Washburn, Milton Bradley, Carl Everett. The Mariners have tried so hard, and it's never worked out. 5 or 6 in the top 100, which is, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm used to that. I'm a blank fan here. Well, Mariners haven't really had that. Evan White, maybe a little bit. We'll see, though. We'll see. So that's the squad. Lead off with Etrell, Cattell, Griffey, Jones, Miller, Segura, myself, and then Vizquel with Ohtani, Cruz, Chu, Smoke, Gamble on the bench. Should be an interesting game. Actually, not a bad team if you think about it, but let's get into this. It's only appropriate we're facing a Seattle player. Maybe he'll understand what the team is. He's got Kershaw. God, he's got his God squad. This is what I did not want to play with. Cliff Lee on the mound. Ay, ay, ay. Kershaw versus Cliffley. Get the bullpen ready right now because this is going to be a bad. I'm losing 10-0. I'm calling it out, especially against Kershaw, who I hate. Flies away with a strikeout. Sick. Clutch. 2 outs. That's down the middle. Oh, did I hit that out? No way. No way. Griffey with the opposite field of the home run. 1-0. I'm surprised. Get the fucking train out. Get the truck. Get the burritos. Let's go. Fill them up. Fill them up. Fill them up. I could have hit that out, by the way. He walks me, right? Oh, that was a good pitch. Wow. Here comes the beat down. It's going to be, yep. Oh, that's a, wow. I can't believe he didn't hit that out for home run. I wish we had a signature Cliffley. Why is there no signature series Cliffley in this game? This guy's hitting. Oh, it's a base hit. I was saying he's hitting 250 with Honus Wagner out there. Let's try not to give up a run the first inning. That'd be a miracle. An outside changeup. That's what I want. That's perfect. Oh, I could have went to second, but I thought I caught it. 2 outs. That's fine. I thought I caught it. Damn it. Oh, no. That's got him. Thank you. Out of the inning. No runs given up. I thought I was going to give up like 5 in the first. Oh, my God. Let's go. Okay, Bruce. I have 37 speed. Oh, it's like real life. Run. Run. Double for Bruce. Let's go. Nope. That's going to... No way. That's not going to peek through. He's got that. Out of the inning. Hey, I got a double with my cap, dude. That's a W. There it is. Oh, wow. That was a really good cutter right there. Griffey's got that one away. Easy. Easy money. Let's go. There it is. Oh, wow. That was a really good cutter right there. Griffey's got that one away. Easy. Easy money. Let's go. That's a nice... Wow. Ichiro's got that right. Yes. Holy hell. Why am I pitching so well with Cliff Lee? I know it's only the second, but I'm shocked. Let's go. There. Oh, no. That's a bad pitch. That's gone. There it is. There it is. There's the hanger. I need to stop talking. I really do. Really need to stop talking. But hey, Clutch, guess what? Don't talk. No more. That's absolutely tattooed. This is pitcher. All right. We're safe out here. It's only Kershaw. It's fine. There it is. There it is. That's an out. That's an out. Let's go. Run, run, run. Got him. Okay. Give 2 runs. Get it back. Ichiro. That's right. Jam base hit. Ichiro, my man. Started a little 1-out rally. Why don't we? Oh. Ichiro's got it. Yeah, he's got that one. Nice. Let's go, Ichiro. Good stolen base. Oh, no. That's a good squared line out right there. Go. Right there. Oh, that's a strike 3. Have a seat right there, Cliffley. What a curveball. Took me a second to remember what I threw there. Okay. Rogers Hornsby. Fly out. Just don't throw hangers down the middle. That's what happened that one inning. A cutter. And I think it was a curveball down. I don't even remember. Wow. On his knees swinging. Can I get him to do that again? I'm going to throw another low off-speed pitch. Come on, man. Oh, he grounds out. I think he does. Okay, he does. Brad Miller's got that. All right. Let's go hit some dingers. Come on, Clark. Step it up. Into. That's a dot. His heart, bless his soul, for flying out and taking out Kershaw, who I can't hit. Watch me bring in Seth Lugo, who I even play worse against. Yeah, he fell for that one, though. Oh. I think he throws. Diamond fielding. Diamond fielding. Jogging. Thank you. Caught. Out of the inning. Probably going to slider out. Yep, slider outside. Getting through for a base hit. All right, leadoff runner on. Bring up the next victim. Trout's taking off no matter what here. Nope, that's a nice slider inside. And that's going to be caught next inning. Ah, I can't hit. Ohtani time. Let's go. Ohtani time. Let's go. Let's hit deep. That's hit far. Off the top of the wall. Am I going to get... No way I'm going to get thrown out second here. So Ohtani, thank God. Double. Ichiro just got underneath that a Chad, but... Oh, that's... Oh, my God. Ichiro almost hit an... You know, Ichiro's never hit an opposite field home run in his life, and he almost did that for the very first time. Holy... That was insanely farther than I thought it was going to be. Down for Cattell. Up to you, Cattell. And Cattell puts it down. Let's go. We tied the game. Thank the living goodness gracious almighty. Cattell Marte. I love you, dude. Big hugs. Griff. Griff! Rips it! That's gone. Get the burrito truck. Get the burrito truck. Fill him up. Fill him up. Second home run of the day. 3 RBIs. Holy hell, that flew far. Get the burrito trucks. Get your burritos in the stands. Let's go. There's 34,000 of you in there. I know. That was down the middle, but you know what? You guys got your burrito truck. That's what matters. Oh, Adam Jones jammed. That was a ball. 3-2, baby. Oh, no. Ooh, that was down the middle. My heart is racing right now. Strike 2. Here comes the bender. Can we bend this guy? That's not where I wanted that pitch at all. He went anyways. Woo! 2 down. Hallelujah. Probably shouldn't be leaving Drew Smiley in here, but we'll find out. No. Oh, no. That's on the middle. Drew. That's gone too. Are you absolutely kidding? The one with the matchup. I heard so much right now. And he just hit another. That's back-to-back-to-back home runs. Are you absolutely insane? I can't. I just gave up 3 home runs. I'm speechless right now. Flabbergasted. All right, live in the past. Don't live in the past, Clutch. Let's ball 3. 2, Clutch. That's into the shift. This guy uses auto shift. Oh, Gene, you no wonder why you Seattle got. I almost did. Well, what a game. He countered 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th after I scored 3 with a 2-run drag with Griffey. He went back to back to back. Ah, my God, my bullpen. Just like the Seattle Mariners fashion. Just choking it away like they did with the players, like they did in the bullpen. I should have never put Drew Smiley in there. He's the one that never pitched for the Mariners and signed a 1-year deal. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content as well. Until the next video, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Goodbye.